For millennia, the galaxy had been at peace, or so it seemed. The civilizations of the Accord basked in the golden age of trade, diplomacy, and prosperity. Yet this peace was illusory, an intricate web of fear and power that barely concealed the shadows of history. The Silent Quadrant was an uncharted region, avoided by all. Its voids held the ruins of long-dead empires, and its stars burned cold with stories untold. There was no war, no conflict, not even whispers of rebellion. Only silence. For 4,000 years, no one dared enter, except the Aerithid Dominion. Arrogant and ambitious, the Aerithid believed their fleet invincible. Their warriors were genetically engineered, their ships invulnerable to the known arsenal of the galaxy. They sought to conquer the Silent Quadrant, to claim its resources and mysteries as their own. What they found, however, was something far older and far deadlier than they could have imagined. The Aerithid's first invasion fleet vanished. Then the second. By the time the third fleet returned, broken, battered, and incoherent, the Dominion had learned a single, terrifying truth. Humanity was still alive. Humans had once been part of the Accord, a fledgling species that quickly became infamous. They spread across the stars like wildfire, conquering, colonizing, and building. But their rise was as swift as their fall. After a catastrophic war, the reasons for which were lost to time, humanity disappeared into the Silent Quadrant. The galaxy assumed they had destroyed themselves. The Aerithid Dominion's incursion awakened them. The first evidence came in the form of transmissions, intercepted by the Accord. Human voices, speaking languages that hadn't been heard in eons, filled the airwaves. These messages were warnings, but not for the Aerithid alone. To the galaxy, leave the Silent Quadrant. We are awake. The Accord Council convened in panic. The stories of humanity's brutality were legend. The so-called killer species had perfected war to a level no other civilization dared to imagine. Though millennia had passed, their memory lingered like a wound. It was the Aerithid's folly that forced the galaxy to confront that memory. The Dominion did not heed the warnings. They sent their grandest fleet yet into the Silent Quadrant. This time, the humans answered. The battle over Arathos Prime was unlike anything the galaxy had ever witnessed. Human ships, black as the void, emerged from the Silent Quadrant like predators from the depths. They moved with precision and fury, dismantling the Aerithid fleet with terrifying efficiency. Their weapons were incomprehensible, their tactics brutal. The Aerithid's genetic warriors were annihilated. Entire planets surrendered without a fight. The humans left nothing to chance, ensuring that the Dominion's capacity for war was utterly destroyed. And then, just as suddenly as they had arrived, they stopped. The Accord dispatched an envoy to the Silent Quadrant, desperate to prevent further devastation. The humans allowed the delegation to land on their capital world, a place unlike anything the galaxy had expected. The city of New Earth was a testament to humanity's resilience. Towering skyscrapers merged seamlessly with lush greenery, and advanced technology hummed quietly in the background. Humans walked the streets, their expressions calm but watchful. They were not the monsters of legend, but something far more complex. The envoy was led to a grand hall where a single human awaited them. Dressed in simple but elegant clothing, she introduced herself as Director Lila Voss of the Terran Confederation. "You fear us," she began, her voice steady. "We understand why. Our history is one of violence and conquest, but it is also one of growth and learning. The galaxy left us alone, and we used that time to become more than what we were." The envoy's leader, a Xantharian diplomat named Avu Thrax, spoke cautiously. "The Aerithid provoked you, but the galaxy does not wish for war. What are your intentions now?" Voss's gaze was piercing. The silent quadrant is our home. We will defend it, but we have no desire to conquer. We've learned that survival does not require domination. And the Accord? Thrax asked. The Accord betrayed us once, Voss replied. But time changes all things. If you seek peace, you will have it. But know this. If war comes to our door again, we will not hesitate to end it. The Aerithid Dominion's collapse sent shockwaves through the galaxy. The silent quadrant became a beacon of cautious respect. Humanity, once feared and forgotten, had returned not as conquerors, but as guardians of their own peace. For the Accord, it was a lesson in humility. For humanity, it was a reminder of their capacity for both destruction and renewal. And for the galaxy at large, it was the beginning of a new chapter, one where the deadliest species in history stood watch from the shadows, ready to rescue or to destroy. Because after 4,000 years of silence, humanity had remembered who they were, and they were prepared to ensure the galaxy never forgot again.